So today I will be giving demo on improvements in handling of excluded elements and support of unit subfolder and source subfolder TC properties in the UI. So if you open the state diagram of derived capsule, in this diagram we can see three different types of transitions. The initial transition, which is inherent transition represented by dashed line, and redefined transition B trans represented using dotted dashed line, and the excluded transition A trans represented by line of crosses. Now we can set the preference globally in the VS Code settings to hide the excluded elements. If you open the settings and search for code RT, here we have an preference to show or hide the excluded elements, which we can toggle according to our preference if we want to hide. And if we untick it, we can see that they are hidden. And if we again tick that, they will be back again. And if we want to set the preference particularly to a diagram, here we can see under preference we have a new option, show excluded elements, which we can toggle if we want to hide the elements, excluded elements, or again set them true. And when we save them, it will be in this settings will be stored under diagram settings in VS Code. It's true. And we have the same preference in structure diagram so that we can hide the excluded parts or ports. We have excluded port and part here, and if we untick it, and they will be hidden. That's all for the improvements in handling of excluded elements. Now coming to the new TC properties we support. If we open the UI, under code generation, we can see the new two TC properties, so subfolder and unit subfolder, which we can set so that when we build, the generated source files will be created under source subfolder and unit files will be created in unit subfolder. We can just set them and they will be added to the TCGS file. And we can also delete them using the delete icon. And if we want to reference them to the TCGS where they are declared in the TCGS, we can just click this and it will show here. And we can also edit them in the TCGS itself. Now when we build TCGS, here we can see that two subfolders are created, SRC and unit1, under which these source files will be created, and under unit1, the unit files will be created. Yeah, that's all from my demo. Any questions?